Dreamy is rich and delicious. Why not try my way? It's truly the ultimate rice companion.
Yes, this King Oyster Mushroom Japanese curry is easy to make. You can cook it anytime you want. If you also love simple recipes like I do, or are looking for step-by-step cooking videos, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Follow Me. I'm exactly the person you've been searching for. Thank you, everyone. The ingredients are very simple. You only need King Oyster mushrooms, carrots, and Japanese curry blocks. Wipe the King Oyster mushrooms clean with a paper towel. If washing is needed, make sure to squeeze out any excess water thoroughly. Dice the King Oyster mushrooms and set them aside. Peel and chop the carrots, then set aside. Carrots pair perfectly with Japanese curry for a delicious flavor. All ingredients are ready. Place the diced King Oyster mushrooms in a dry pan, no oil needed, and stir fry until fragrant. Dry fry the King Oyster mushrooms to release their aroma. Their rich, earthy fragrance deepens when cooked without oil. This step builds a flavorful base for the curry. Once fragrant, add the carrots, then pour in 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. Continue stir frying to blend the aromas. Season with salt, pepper, and turmeric powder to give the King Oyster mushrooms a flavorful base and enhance their aroma. Once stir-fried, transfer the mixture to a bowl and set aside. Now you can melt the Japanese curry blocks in the same pan. Add water to the pan, then put in the Japanese curry blocks. I'll add 2 whole ones and the remaining half as well. If you prefer a milder taste, 1 block is enough. But in my opinion, Japanese curry tastes best when it's rich and flavorful. Once the Japanese curry has fully melted, add the stir-fried King Oyster mushrooms and carrots. Then simmer until the flavors are fully absorbed. Simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes until the sauce thickens slightly. Let the King Oyster mushrooms and carrots fully absorb the curry flavor. The dish is ready when the vegetables are tender and the curry is rich and aromatic. See, this recipe is truly foolproof and perfect for busy weeknights. Anyone can make it, even with no cooking experience. If you prefer a richer texture, feel free to add corn kernels, diced potatoes, or even scrambled eggs to the dish. The King Oyster Mushroom Japanese curry is richly aromatic, blending the savory depth of mushrooms with the warm, mild sweetness of Japanese curry, a comforting and satisfying dish that pairs perfectly with rice. King Oyster mushrooms are ideal for Japanese curry. Their firm texture holds up well during simmering. They readily absorb the rich curry flavors, and their natural umami enhances the overall depth of the dish. King Oyster mushrooms are often called vegetarian meat for their firm, succulent texture that closely resembles the mouthfeel of meat. Their mild flavor readily absorbs seasonings and sauces, making them incredibly versatile in cooking. Whether pan-seared, stir-fried, or braised, they deliver a satisfying, meaty bite, truly a standout plant-based ingredient. King Oyster mushrooms are low in calories and rich in dietary fiber, protein, and essential nutrients like potassium and B vitamins, which support digestion, metabolism, and overall immune health. King Oyster mushrooms are generally mild and safe to eat, but it's advisable to avoid consuming them in large quantities with strongly cooling foods like crab or bitter melon, as this may affect digestion. Those with mushroom allergies should exercise caution. For most people, they can be enjoyed as part of a balanced diet. Now that we've explored these culinary secrets, aren't ingredients more fascinating? Food always tastes better when you know the stories behind it. That's the real secret ingredient. Everyone should learn how to make this. Such an easy recipe, definitely add it to your go-to list so you can whip it up anytime you crave it. By the way, if you are looking for delicious recipes, welcome to check out my recipe playlist. My channel will also start sharing how I find vegetarian recipes that are suitable for vegan like me when eating out. If you are a meatless person like me, then there is no problem with putting it in your eating out diary. Vegetarianism can be divided into the following categories, and their differences are briefly summarized. Vegan, do not consume any animal products, including meat, fish, eggs, milk, honey, etc. Avoid using animal products such as leather and wool. Lacto-ovo-vegetarian, do not eat meat or fish, but eat eggs and dairy products such as milk and cheese. Lacto-vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, eggs, but eat dairy products such as milk and sourdough. For VO-vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, dairy products, but eat eggs. Pescatarian, do not eat red meat or poultry but eat fish, seafood, and may also eat eggs and milk. Flexitarian, mainly vegetarian, occasionally eat a small amount of meat or fish, without strict restrictions. Religious, cultural vegetarianism such as Buddhist vegetarianism and Hindu vegetarianism may prohibit the consumption of specific meats such as beef, pork, or 5 pungent vegetables such as onions and garlic. Main difference: whether eggs, milk, fish are included, and the degree of strictness. Veganism is the strictest, and flexitarianism is the most relaxed. Try to start with one meat-free day. Weekly small steps create big impacts. Heal the planet. Each vegan meal slashes 50% carbon footprint and saves water. Your fork protects forests and wildlife habitats. Kindness matters. Choosing veggies means saying yes to compassion, reducing farmed animal suffering with every bite. Boost your health. Plant-based meals packed with fiber and antioxidants cut heart disease risks, leaving you energized and glowing. I share delicious recipes every day, so don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.